A fragile personality. He has never failed to rise to the challenge of delivering a speech when all of a sudden we need someone to step up. Alexander Garris is an author, self-published author, actor, preacher, evangelist, and filmmaker. He has his competent communicator, his competent leader, and his advanced leader bronze. And he's here to tell us about the history of America. The history of America, Alexander Garris.
It is an honor to speak to my constituents, my fellow Toastmasters. The table topics subject you pick is fitting for the history of America. What you said about us being a superpower, fitting. Each and every last one of you said something fitting for this thesis, this synopsis. I'm gonna give you a summary of the history of America. My country, 'tis it, sweet land of liberty. Of thee I say, I pledge allegiance to the flag. He said superpower. You don't get to be no superpower by being nice. You don't get to be a superpower by practicing brotherly love. America's history is murder. America's history is bootlegging. You ever heard of Joseph Kennedy? Say no more. Have you ever heard of Al Capone? Say no more. Have you ever heard of John Gotti? Frank Lucas, Nicky Barnes, Lucky Luciano? This is what made America rich. Alcohol, drugs, prostitution. Who would ever believe that once upon a time in America, alcohol consumption was illegal? Who would ever believe it was called bootlegging? And you had to go to a speakeasy to get you some liquor. Who would ever believe that the Kennedys' fortune was made from bootlegging? Who would ever believe that Joseph was in bed with Santos Trafficante? Do your homework. Who would ever believe that this wonderful, sweet country ever enslaved a bunch of black people? Who would ever believe the history of America, like Mr. Sims just said, did such atrocities to those Oriental people? Who would ever believe that this I pledge allegiance to the flag has ever lynched, raped, and murdered your brothers and your sisters? The history of America, the peach you enjoy now, somebody paid some blood, some sweat, and some tears. They used to call it the Wild, Wild West. A lot of people have never even heard of Howard Hughes. Children enjoy technology and they don't even know about the aviator genius. The history of America is cocaine. Who in here ever heard of Pablo Escobar? Wow, that's too many people. Florida once upon a time was just some islands and old rich people came to Florida and it was just nothing. It wasn't all those buildings you see in Miami. But if you remember, Fidel Castro unleashed all of those prisoners out of he said, I flushed my toilet on America. Check your stats, your statistics, and see how murder went up in Florida. The bodies were everywhere. The history of America. And certain people, when they were arrested, threatened to tell on certain mayors. Look at all the police officers, chief, corruption. That's the history of America. It's very, very, very hard to resist when you can pay cash and send your son to Harvard. They were taking cash at Yale back then. Cash, because it came so much. When you deal with your interest rates that you deal with at the bank, that was invented by the launderers, the money launderers. It was so much money in the Federal Reserve, so much money in these banks, these cartels, these Al Capones, these Frank Lucases, Nicky Barnes, had so much money and power that some insinuated they reached out and touched JFK. Some insinuated they reached out and touched Marilyn Monroe. Some insinuated they reached out and touched a whole lot of politicians, gangsters, hustlers. This country is the best hustler. This country, yes, if I had a president like Donald Trump, I'd be scared too. You said a lot of countries are scared. They better be scared of a country that would drop a bomb on Hiroshima. They better be scared of a country that would fight against these poor Vietnamese and then find out that nobody knows that the war was over. You know what was over? That dope. The poppy fields in Vietnam. Do your history. Check the records and find out. The Korean War, they got a lot of heroin over there. That's right. Cocaine. That's what you're fighting over. I said it. You're fighting over the dope. We have no shortage of oil. You told us you was going in the Persian Gulf. Oil, please. We run fans, vacuum cleaners, TVs. We have no shortage. Saddam had that dope. And he went up on the prices. I should know. I've been to prison 5 times. He went up on the prices. And you know us, we gangsters. The Bushes, we coming in there taking your dope and your oil. Huh? That's how we do it. That's how we do it. That's how we've been doing it. Now we're peaceful. Now we wave at our neighbor and kumbaya and can't we all get along, right? But once upon a time in Miami, you better not be walking down the street. And we're not talking about long ago. That's the 80s. Them drive-bys, them Colombians was not playing. Them Cubans was not playing. It was so much money. There's certain states in America where prostitution is legal. Who believes that? Oh, everybody believes that, huh? The oldest profession in the world, if you want to do it, come to America. Matter of fact, anybody ever heard of a guy named Mr. Epstein? He supposedly committed suicide in Rikers Island. You know where I'm going with this, right? Which one? He been doing it a long time. Why? He had friends in high places. You saw how gray his hair was? He wasn't no New Jack City. He was an OG and hustling them young girls. Anybody ever heard of Harvey Weinstein? Do he look young to you? He's been getting away for a long time. So when you do go to the ballot, this is fitting. When you do go and vote, read the fine print. Read who's passing all of these laws for you to get all these crazy drugs. And then when you read the side effect, it's worse than what you were trying to cure. Just find out who's in bed with these pharmacists and doctors. And then you'll know the history of America. Thank you very much.
I understand that Alexander Garris will be evaluated by his campaign manager, Wesley Sherwood. Should you like to give him some feedback, use those little love notes or create a blank piece of paper yourself, and we'll take a minute to jot down those thoughts.